In our headlines for this evening, locally, St. Kitts and Nevis named one of the top emerging travel hotspots for 2015, and Fire and Rescue Services remembers fallen officers. The details are straight ahead. Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast for today, Wednesday, January 7th, 2015. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. In a recent article published by the Huffington Post, St. Kitts and Nevis has been named one of the top emerging travel hotspots for 2015, the only Caribbean islands on the list. According to the online publication, it is both the original and the newcomer in the Caribbean. It further states that St. Kitts and Nevis is originally famous for its larger hotels, but new properties are whisking the islands into a luxury category to rival the best. This sets the scene for an exciting Caribbean renaissance, the publication states. Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Dr. Denzil Douglas, recently stated at the 2015 budget address that the performance of the tourism sector continues to inspire great confidence from nationals, visitors, investors, and the private sector, as the decision of the government to discontinue mass tourism and pursue high-end tourism has proven to be one based on sound market assessment and an understanding of sustainable tourism development. The Prime Minister says this strategy does not easily translate into increased visitor numbers, but into greater expenditure as the government seeks to attract high-value and ultra-high-value visitors. The Honourable Prime Minister explained that as a result of global partnerships and continued investment, St. Kitts and Nevis continues to receive accolades the world over, identifying it as a premier tourist destination. In 2014, St. Kitts and Nevis were ranked third on the list of the best islands in the world and the best Caribbean vacations, seventh on the list of best beach honeymoon destinations in the world, eighth in the list of best Caribbean honeymoons and the best affordable Caribbean destinations by the U.S. News and World Report, and number 8 on the list of the top 10 best islands for holiday by Places to See in Your Lifetime. As the St. Kitts and Nevis Fire Rescue Services hosts its 15th anniversary week of activities, fire officers in the Nevis Division were today laying wreaths at the grave sites of 2 of its fallen members, a gesture in honor of their memory and a service to the St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services.
Patrick Lawrence, he was a member of the Charleston St. Kitts and Nevis Fire Rescue Services. He was stationed in Nevis, Charleston. He passed away on the 14th of August 2012. 15 years of celebration, we decided to come and pay our tribute to Patrick Lawrence, a past member of the Fire and Rescue Services.
The fire officers sang hymns as they laid a wreath not only in memory of Lawrence but also in memory of former fire officer, the late Nathaniel Nisbet.
Mr. Nisbet, Nathaniel Nisbet, he was a member of the St. Kitts Fire and Rescue Services Department based in Nevis. He worked in the St. Kitts a couple of years ago, then he transferred to Nevis, stationed at Castle, Charleston. He was retired, then he came back at Charleston. He died on the 31st of May 2013.
Nisbet's daughter, Anesta Maynard, participated in the laying of the wreath.
My family and I, and when I speak of family, I speak on behalf of my mother, Imelda Nisbet, and my 7 other siblings. We are indeed grateful to the Fire and Rescue Services for this posthumous gesture of honor bestowed on my father, who would have served in the fire services in both St. Kitts and Nevis. It cements the fact that he did offer to the people of St. Kitts and Nevis service of excellence. My wish is that his spirit may live on in the lives of the other firemen and women and that they would treat every fire call with the spirit of urgency, and that after the fire has been fought, that they would stick around and comfort those who would have lost property or lives. God bless.
The St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services is celebrating its 15th anniversary under the theme Moving Forward Professionally with Vision and Togetherness to Provide a Safer Community. The island of Nevis made significant strides in curbing criminal activity in 2014, with decreased numbers in almost every category of crime for an overall annual drop of nearly 30% compared to 2013. Statements from the Nevis Island administration say the crime-fighting initiatives, coupled with the assiduous work of the police officers within the Nevis Division and the island's citizenry, must be commended for their efforts at ensuring Nevis remains a safe place for residents and visitors. The NIA welcomes this clear indication of sharply falling crime in Nevis, adding that the steady trend downwards is indicative of the hard work of the High Command and the ranks of the police force in Nevis. The administration is also thanking the public for its assistance, emphasizing that it is only together that we can eradicate crime. The statements say that the reduction of criminal activity is also indicative of the high level of cooperation and support that the police continue to receive from the administration. The men, women, and children who make Nevis their home or vacation spot can rest assured that the NIA remains committed to doing everything in its power to provide a sense of peace, security, and stability on the island. Through the NIA's Secure Nevis initiative, the government has installed more than 40 state-of-the-art closed-circuit television CCTV cameras at strategic points around Charlestown to provide police with an extra tool for crime deterrence and detection. Stay with us, we'll have more local news after this break.
We are the grade 3 students of the Jackson Primary School, and you are watching MTV. Yay!
Welcome back. The Criminal Investigation Department of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force is investigating a stabbing incident that occurred on December 22, 2014 at the ferry terminal in St. Kitts. Initial investigation reveals that a Gingerland resident was stabbed by an unknown assailant at the aforementioned location. He was transported to the hospital for treatment, where he is presently in stable condition. Anyone who has information pertaining to this incident is asked to call the Criminal Investigation Department at 465-2245, extension 220, the nearest police station, or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-8477. The information will be treated with confidentiality, and persons who give information may be eligible to receive an award. In more news,
whom shall I fear? The Lord is my strength of my life. Oh, whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked man turneth away from his wickedness, which is lawful and right, shall save his soul alive. Oh, praise God.
Rawlins Village resident Cillian Elliott yesterday celebrated her 90th birthday, surrounded by family and friends. During the service at her home, Chairperson Vinetta Hobson Movin and other relatives and friends expressed best wishes to the birthday celebrant.
Thank you for being the mother, the grandmother, the great-grandmother, the friend and companion, the neighbor that you have been to us all. Thank you, and God bless you.
I would just like to say to God be the glory for my mom. I'm taking care of her right now, and I'm glad to be with her all the days. So I wish you a very happy birthday, Mama. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Mama. Bless you. Love you.
I'm really proud to be standing here today to see Cillian at 90. And may God continue to bless her and bless the family, bless those who are taking care of her, especially Linda, and may God help her to see as many more years as He wants to give to her.
Miss Elliott, on behalf of myself and my family and the Rollins community, I would like to wish you all the best on your 90th birthday, And if that's not enough, I'll bring up the multiplication table. Thank you for all that you have done for me. And I hope that you'll live to see many, many more.
Now, Miss Elliott is our mom's dearest and most genuine friend, and has been for over 40 years, as long as we could remember. And I remember when we were little, Miss Elliott used to be down by us a lot. And today we have to say thanks to Miss Elliott for that guidance. Because of her, me and Greg are where we are today. So today I want to say thank you, Miss Elliott. Thank you for all you've done for us. We wish you a very happy birthday. Brother couldn't come today, but he asked me to tell you, you've bat 90 years and don't drop the bat. You continue to bat.
Deputy Director of Social Services, Joyce Movin, says the Senior Citizens Division also enjoys sharing these milestones with the island's senior citizens.
90 years is a long road to have traveled, still looking well, still looking healthy. Many of you would have known Cillian as the agriculture woman, selling in the market, working in her land. She was always a self-employed person, keeping herself busy and occupied. This is the person I know, always busy, always going. And so I want to say, Miss Elliott, thank you very much for your contributions to us here in Nevis. And I want you to continue to hold on. God has been good. Continue to give him thanks and praise. Continue to appreciate your family who take such good care of you, and appreciate the community that come out and share with you. To the family members, I ask you to continue. Do not be and grow weary in your well-doing. Your rewards would be greater.
Movin then presented Elliott with a gift basket and a certificate of recognition donated by the City Drugstore in partnership with the Ministry of Social Development. Elliott's daughter, Mirthlin, accepted on her mother's behalf.
I'd like to give my thanks and appreciation to everyone. And it's really good to have my mom here at this age. I feel so blessed. And I give her thanks, and I love her so much. Thanks again to everyone.
A happy birthday to you, a happy birthday to you, and the best year you've ever had.
That's it for tonight's edition of the Nevis Newscast. Thank you for viewing. Good night.